Hello, hello. Welcome to Techno Anomaly. I'm Tiffany, and as you can see, today we're playing The Outer Worlds. I played this game a while ago, when it first came out, and I haven't touched it since. There is a DLC to it, so hopefully we'll get into that as well. Let's get to it. Yes. I can probably change this later. Okay. Let's get started. Things first. Cinematic and character creation.
When prosperity awaits you in the stars. Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Oh no, colony ship Hope found drifting. Bring us back.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Alright, let's get to it. Character creation, here we go.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 11%. Skip drive.
Shit.
Yawn.
There you are, wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take.
Jesus, that's a long time.
Reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
And we're falling.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Okay. Coming in for planetfall. Right. Ooh, that's bright. I can look at the screen again.
Should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it.
Whoops.
Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh?
Well,
Sure,
he's squished.
I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Okay. So far the controls are pretty standard. Nothing really out of the ordinary yet. Okay, I think we're good.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Oof.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Of course they don't.
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics.
Hey, Riven.
Some homeless figure out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Oh. Goodness. Some of these are fun. You're an idiot. Give me your gun before you get yourself killed. I'll do persuasion.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun.
Well, we just started, so we'll see how it goes.
Not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my.
I am in,
saber,
like,
too.
the slightest amount of
Actually,
pain,
not
but
at all.
unfortunately there's nothing
All
I can do
Spacer's
about
Choice
that right
weapons
now.
are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Okay. You gave me a gun, now time to leave here.
Damn it, my ears! What just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell is this?
I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. Oh, that was good. Oh. Okay, Q is time dilation. Got it. Oh, that was funny. Got him. Okay. He didn't have anything. Okay, I for inventory. That's pretty standard. I'm okay with that. Oof. Ooh, melee weapon. That's good. Are you saying ugh that sucks because this was a fun game, or are you saying ugh this sucks? Period. This is a fun game. Okay, 1 and 2. Still pretty standard. Up. No, give me the sword, damn it. Give me all your bits. Gimme all your bits. By the way, as a completely separate point, our raid sound needs to be cooler. Okay, how do I... It's the reload button. Just hold it.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger.
It's the Pirates of the Caribbean-like sound. It's just, there's not a lot going on in it.
On that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he?
Still more, and I'm hoping he's a little brighter.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense.
Like, the sound is interesting enough, but when you compare it to like the subscriber sound or the follower sound, it's not as exciting, and it makes it feel like raids aren't as cool as the other stuff, which, like, sure, follows and subscriptions are cool, but raids are still kind of a big deal, you know?
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Gonna rush 'em. Ah! You gotta stop her.
Oof. Well, he surprised me, that's for sure. Okay, let's see. I'm not wearing a helmet at all, so this will have to be better. And these are both better than what I'm wearing. Just look like a fucking raider now is all. Okay.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
What are you gonna do? Self-destruct?
Gesture procedures initiated. Please engage in airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My reception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Your captain's a red smear under my escape pod.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I'm Captain Hawthorne now.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity
God, my hands are
power
stiff today.
regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yep.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Okay. Okay. Moving on.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Yes, Starship Safety Inspector.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
All right. Time to get moving. Also, wouldn't mind a better gun. I think something over this way. Let's go check it out. Bad guy. Got him. Can I get more weapons, please? I'd appreciate it. Where'd the other body go? I hear the noise, but I don't see the notifications. So I'm assuming it's from Crazy Joker. Well, welcome. Follow. Got it. I don't know why I'm not seeing these. So I don't know how to describe the PC I have. I'm using a 2070. And I'm using an AMD setup. Well, I'm using an AMD CPU. I honestly can't remember what my CPU is. I'm bad at this kind of stuff. But it works. Unfortunately, my motherboard only has 2 RAM slots, which is unfortunate. But I am running 16 gigabytes of RAM in it. You know, it gets the job done. It's not my old computer, which is a shame. It's not as powerful as my old computer. My old computer, I had a 91K processor, well, the Intel 91K, I had 2080, I had 32 gigabytes of RAM, but I had an issue with it, and it wasn't software, it was hardware, and we couldn't figure out what it was. And I said it would just be cheaper to buy a cheaper, shittier computer and scavenge the parts as I could out of my other computer until I find out. Well, basically, this computer is running at about what the other one was. So I'm pretty certain it was either the motherboard or the CPU that went bad, because everything else has basically been brought to this computer and it's fine. But I don't have the kind of rich blood to just replace all those components, you know? It gets the job done. Like, I like it. It runs Cyberpunk fine, so that's good. Okay.
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the
That's right, I
workers
am
that
wearing
got eaten
Marauder's
by 'em.
gear. I should change that.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Long list of stuff. Jesus Christ, 3090. Yeah, I don't have that kind of money right now. You asked me a year ago, I would have.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship.
But I can't exactly afford to spend the big bucks on computers when I don't have a job.
Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Junior in humor. Fancy title for a gravedigger.
Hey, I earned that fancy title.
Yep,
Started
that
off
sounds
as
about
a
right.
Junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time.
Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't even see the alert showing up in chat. Okay, so you said you sent me the thing in Discord. Oh, okay, just a okay, just a separate Great. I accidentally closed the Twitch window. Now I can't see chat. Okay, we're back. Ooh, and it kept the chat for me. Guy? Okay. There. Yeah, no, I really enjoy, like, the 2070 is good. I like it. The 2080 was nice. Like, I do want the 3000 series. I really do. But I don't have a job. I can't spring that kind of cash. And, like, honestly, like, if I'm gonna be throwing out money for a new graphics card, I might as well get a new motherboard first, because I can't, like, I don't have a lot of room for expansion in this motherboard. It is a pretty bare bones motherboard just to get the job done. Show me how to do what later? Get the chat showing up in the thing? Yeah, it's fine. I've got the things now, so we'll be good. The chat's more important. I can check the alerts out. Or if one of you guys are here, you can just tell me what the alerts are. So, you know, we're good. That's why we're a team. Yeah, no, job front is kind of looking bare right now. Because, like, I did have the... I was really hoping for the QA job. Because I had experience with it. I had 3 years worth of experience. I was already trained and qualified. All they had to do was start paying me. But I guess they decided to go with someone else. I didn't get it. And I haven't seen any other good opportunities like that. Like, I don't need the pay, right? Like, I really wanted it because it was starting me off at, like, 30 an hour, which... Mwah, 30 an hour is beautiful. But I don't need that. Really, I only need minimum wage to get by. So, like, I can just start looking for work, period, but... I'm kind of just... I have an employment coming in, I've got the VA disability coming in, so I'm just kind of taking the moment to breathe and reevaluate what I want to do with my life. if I want to get back into that kind of field, or if I want to change trajectories.
Sure. It's mostly on account
Like,
of what we're feeding
there's
into
no
the network.
reason to go back into the shipyard and do that kind of work again,
We have food.
unless I want
Why
to.
won't it work like we need?
So maybe I can look for something else I might enjoy better.
Certain size. We're filling the cans with, well,
Anyway, my employment on it lasts until like 2022, so we're good. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm wearing this Marauder gear. I should. There, now I don't look like a Marauder.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
it's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do
Yep, like I didn't have
And I do wish
I
you'd
didn't
stop
have an
referring to
issue
our
with
cannery
QA work,
as Bess.
but I was never
This
really
certification
passionate
is
about it, you know?
strictly contrary to the
And
Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct.
this will be
My
a great
apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my
this will
guests
be a
to
great
witness such a
opportunity for
row.
me to
Now, what can I do for
finish
you?
boxing up and putting that part of my life behind me and moving forward with my new life. So yeah, I'm kind of taking my time, probably more than I should, but I had the
I'm
flexibility. I'm going to do it.
Outpost administrator. I cannot help
I'm
you.
actually making a
You are
profit
not
right now
uniform.
because of unemployment and VA. About 700 a month, I think.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on
I
dismantling.
love Pervardy.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself does not sound good.
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
What do you mean when you say mostly abandoned?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power. Ooh, you mean marauders? Marauders aren't people. Yes.
The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
Gross. Yep, I don't blame him for walking out.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
You're asking me to cut off power to a community, yeah.
I am asking you to help us survive. Edgewater needs more workers or we will collapse. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
All right, I'll see if I can do to help.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful.
Yes, you
I
can.
mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
I absolutely need the company, being that
Great.
my build is going
I
for
have wrenches
companions.
And diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
All right. I'm not making a big deal of that one because I just know it's mine. Okay, let's go downstairs. Pavardi, you're my new friend. We're friends now.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Oh, nice. Well, welcome to the Discord.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk?
All right. Hey, Broga, what's up? All right, so real quick, I'll pause the game. So joining the Discord, if you hadn't picked up yet, and you hadn't noticed on the Discord, our channel is slightly different. We are actually 3 streamers standing on top of each other's shoulders in a trench coat. I usually handle Mondays. We have Walter, who usually handles Fridays, and Ryven, who usually handles Saturdays. I'm picking up almost the entirety of this week because I'm bored, I've been slacking, and Ryven and Walter need a break. Well, 4, yes, technically 4. We have another person who has yet to really start streaming on the channel, but once he does, the trench coat will need to be even bigger. But yeah, so Monday, this week I'll also be doing Wednesday, and I'm picking up Ryven's shift on Saturday, and we'll see if I'll be picking up the stream on Friday too. It all depends on how Walter's feeling. So we cycle through, and we each have our own kind of stream we do. Ryven's have been more technically IRL building things at the moment. Walter kind of does mostly Minecraft content right now, and I get bored easily, so I'm a variety streamer. I just finished streaming Controlled Monday, and I'm going to do my very best to stick with this game until the credits roll. I'm gonna fucking try. Like, I like this game, so I should be able to do it without getting burnt out. Here's hoping. Because I've said I said I'd do it before, and I haven't.
Sorry.
So here's hoping I do it this time.
You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Okay. True, Broga is also a member of the team. He just doesn't stream. He has extenuating circumstances. Okay. What's the other side of the deserters?
Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Okay. Okay, do you know Adeline?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Can't blame anyone wanting to leave this town.
Life's
It
hard
sucks.
here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but
Nice.
every family's
That's...
got the one
Bro,
they're
that's exciting.
whispering about. Mr. Thompson.
That's really exciting.
Away their power. They'll have no lights to see nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay. We'll stop by the
Thanks,
vicar.
I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think.
I don't know
right there
anything
and
about
on.
video editing, so I have no opinion on this. I'm gonna... I keep leaning into the microphone, but the microphone moves, so I should just bring it closer to me instead of leaning into it. Okay, let's go talk to the vicar. I'd like to get him to follow me too, being that he's also a follower, and I need followers. Corporate trooper. Okay.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Okay. Talk to this old dude.
You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so
Excuse
rarely
me.
get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
That one would be nice.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off the power to the deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the
Ooh,
walls
he's a
so
bootlicker.
thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
He's a bootlicker.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls.
Okay.
My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Okay, let's do it. Oh, dang it. Oh, wait, is that just main quests? No, okay. I didn't actually take the quest.
Back again. It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner.
Okay.
I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Yes, I'll get your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
That's the first thing I'm doing. Getting the book, bringing it back. Because that'll give me a new companion. This entire town exists for one reason. Canned tuna. Sorry, salt tuna. Everyone here makes tuna. That's all they do. They just work the cannery or things that support the cannery. Ooh, that's bright. I mean, like, listen, I love tuna, okay? I do. I really enjoy tuna. That might be much. Especially if it's salt tuna. How do I pick it? Oh, I double click. Okay. Figured it out. We did it. Everything's good. Run around town. Right, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Ah, alright. Pills dissolved. Now, while I love canned tuna, I do prefer tuna in the pouches. It has more flavor. It's not as overcooked because you don't have to heat it up as much to actually sanitize it. Luckily, there's more surface area to the package and it doesn't take as much heat to penetrate them, so you don't have to reheat them as much. So the packet tuna just comes out with a better flavor and texture. I'm gonna get this book. And I got one of these, and one of these, and one of these. It doesn't have many bullets, but it has some. That's not what I intended, but okay. Oops. God, this fucking gun hits like a truck, doesn't it? Oh, okay. Yep, that's... that was not what I wanted, but it worked. Okay, I'm trying to get these up to 60. That's what I'm doing. Companion skills, bonus to player skills. Once you get it to 60, their skills make your skills higher. That's what I'm doing. Damn. I mean, it's almost a shame I don't have even more bullets, because this gun hits like a fucking truck right now. I'm also still kind of sad you guys didn't vote for Cyberpunk, because boy am I fucking loving that game, and I'd love to play it. But I committed to a poll, so I stuck with the poll. I'm a girl of my word. I guess I can put the... No, you know what? We'll leave the gun out. I might need it again. Ooh, terminal. God, this is almost as bad as Fallout computers. Oh. Mag picks, those are good. I want those. No, I want the pistol, damn it. Okay. I'm on technically my, is it my 4th run? I don't know. I've restarted the game a number of times and I've yet to fully finish it. And my first time through, I actually had to take a break, between Act 1 and 2, and like, I just couldn't, like, it was really fucking with my head and I had to walk away for a minute. I have to go this, but I was able to get past that, and I really enjoyed the game. Like, it's got its faults, I'll admit it. But I still like it. I want more of it. I want more to it, that's for sure.
Okay, here we go. Nice one. Great work.
Good job, Pavardi. We should probably put on better armor. Okay, and 4. It's all 4, okay. God, I just want more to Cyberpunk. Like, what's there is good. I just wish there was more of it. And, like, the character work is good. Because, you know, fuck, CD Projekt Red knows how to do good character work. I just wish there was more of some of these characters. I was gonna say, are you gonna shoot him or what? Like, I left him for you. Get him. Well, you might be disappointed, but I don't know. I don't know what your expectations are. But this is not a pen and paper style RPG. I'll tell you that. That's what I can tell you. It doesn't have quite that level of freedom. It is more of a... I mean, it's CD Projekt Red, so I'd say it's more akin to, like, The Witcher than it would be to something like Skyrim. You know? If that makes any sense. I think the look is subpar. I think it looks like what I would expect from a cyberpunk kind of world. And feel-wise, I mean, I guess. Mechanically, I feel like a fucking unstoppable hurricane sometimes, so if that's what you're looking for, then you've got it. But, like I said, I just want more. I really want them to get their fucking fixes taken care of and out of the way so they can start working on new content for it. And... fuck, they better do a sequel.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French.
I can't fucking read French.
I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan while fighting it at every turn.
There's NPCs that are created for you to interact with. And then there's pedestrian NPCs that are just filler for the city. And there is a clear distinction between them. Interacting with the NPCs that are designed for you to interact with is very good, and I enjoy it, and it's great. It's that character work I was talking about. CD Projekt Red knows what they're doing for specific characters. The NPCs feel more like Fallout 4 NPCs than they would even Skyrim NPCs, if you're picking up what I'm putting down.
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the
I am kind of excited for the multiplayer, but at the same time, it's like, I want it, but it's also not what I want, because I don't think it'll be as... Like, running around the city and shooting things is fun, but interacting with the characters is more fun for me. I want more dialogue for the NPCs that exist. That's what I want to see come out of more DLCs. More time spent with these NPCs I've grown to really care about. I wouldn't mind a GTA kind of multiplayer. Because I kind of wouldn't mind more of like the GTA style embedded into this game. Just like, I don't want to get into it more because it's getting kind of into spoilers. Like, I like the main story of the game. It's nice. But I would like to see them do another game more along the GTA style. For the story structure. Not like how the game plays. More a GTA... Like, it's hard to get into here without you having experienced the game, without me getting into spoilers and stuff.
Bakono, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan.
I don't think
he was also one of the founders of the philosophy.
I don't know if there'll be. I don't know if it'll.
So the book is banned.
I think it will be more of like a GTA multiplayer that you're thinking of. I don't think it's going to be like a single player story co-op. I don't think that's what's going to happen. At least you have your mission work here to give your life a meaningful purpose.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches.
Love it.
Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Sure.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back.
Let's do it.
I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
I'm trying to think of what. So when I say more of a GTA type multiplayer, I mean that like they throw you in the city, you create your character, and you just run around and do jobs, and the jobs are just spawned, and you go around and do the jobs. You can gather up with friends and do that. But I want to see the combat mechanics as they exist in Cyberpunk. So I guess more like how Destiny is built, right? Where like it is this mechanical shooter, and you do run around and you have these intricate mechanics, but instead of like, I don't know, I don't want the multiplayer to be you get a crew together and then you go on a single mission and that's it. I want the multiplayer to be no. You're fucking running a rampage through the entirety of Night City, you and your crew. That's what I want. That's what I mean when I say like more of a GTA style multiplayer. Like the city is yours and you're doing what you want to it. It's not like Mass Effect 3 is a great example of what I don't want to see. It's not just you and 3 friends getting together and going on a solo mission, then you come and you're done. Okay, sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Miss Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Okay. Now, what I would love to see from the next Cyberpunk game, what I think would be really cool, is more of... It's a bit of a spoiler, but I want more of a rags to riches kind of story, where, like, you are the downtrodden kind of... whatever you are, and then you get into mercenary work for whatever reason, like... God, I think a great one would be that, like, you were a detective or a beat cop and, like, something gets pinned on you and you get fucking thrown out of the force. Because, you know, the NCPD is fucking trash. So you turn to the life of a mercenary to fucking sustain yourself. And then through, like, jobs, betrayals, and, like, ramping up in higher jobs, you eventually work your way to the top to become known as one of the best and most successful mercenaries in Night City. That would be really cool. And all the things that come to it, like, you know, the fucking fast cars, the cool clothes, the better houses and stuff, like all the cool guns, like the kind of stuff you get in GTA as you build up your guy. Everyone comes to respect you more until eventually, like, you're sitting on top of the fucking city. That's what I would love to see from another game. You kind of get a bit of that in this, but because of how the story's structured, which, again, spoilers, I'm not going to get too into it, there's no real idea of longevity to your character. You're not trying to make your life better for the future. Everything you're doing is immediate. So, I don't know. It's good. I just want to see more. I want to own more of Night City when this is said and done. Almost got him. It's so close. Ooh, another perk point. Is it this one? No. Yes. XP from companions. I've never played the tabletop game. Not gonna lie, 2077 is pretty much my introduction to cyberpunk as it is. To the cyberpunk world. Not the genre, because, you know, I like things, but... Okay, I know I'm allowed 2 companions. Let's see if I can go get Vicar Max. Yeah, I want CD Projekt Red to get their head out of their ass so they can make more cyberpunk content, because I need it. Give me the goods, damn it. I mean, apparently they're making another Witcher game, so, you know, that's good. Okay. Ship's over here. Let's get to it.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this lady.
I mean, I'm sure I would enjoy the game, but Jesus Christ, you know how fucking long it took me to find a table for D&D? Oh.
We made it.
And like, don't get me wrong, I love D&D. And I love the freedom it offers me, but I don't find it as immersing. Like, there is a level of immersion I only get from video games.
Oh, wow. If I'd been able to get out here, I so would have stripped this for parts.
I'm glad you didn't. Okay, Max is here somewhere.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Okay. So Max isn't here. Damn it.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
I do not prefer to travel
If
alone.
your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
It's not... I don't know if it's necessarily that for me. I'm a real visual person, and like, yeah, I get the whole, like, imagination thing and, like, the theater of the mind kind of stuff, but I grew up on visual media, and, like, I can do it with books, I can do it with a story, I can lose myself in them, and I can kind of lose myself in the campaign, but the emotions I feel in the campaign are nothing compared to the emotions I feel from a video game. Like, Cyberpunk literally led me into an existential crisis. D&D has never done that for me, and I've been playing this campaign for a year. And there's been traumatic stuff that's happened, but nothing has ever gotten me to the same point that this video game did in like 3 days. It's just, I don't know, it's different. Like, there's a reason games are as popular as they are. It's an incredibly immersive type of entertainment.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Okay, do I have to talk to him here? Can I get you to follow me?
I'll meet you on the ship when you're ready to depart from Emerald Vale, Captain.
Oh, he won't join me until I leave. Damn it. Okay, so it's just Pravarti for now. Pravarti's good, but it would have been nice to have 2 companions. Okay. Let's go do this mission. I should probably load up Pravarti too. Eight? Her armor's better than anything I can give her. Good for her. Oh. Up, there we go, that's better. Okay, moving on. I didn't necessarily question my sanity. And again, I don't want to, like, this one I actually can't get into why it did to me what it did, because that is straight fucking spoilers. When you get there, we'll talk.
Smell something.
Incoming! Here I go!
Motherfucker chased me around the house. Alright, Parvati, where's the body? Okay, I got some more ammo. I'm fucking running out of ammo. It's not good. Cool, I can't find any of the bodies. Dumb. Oh, here's one. Good, bit more heavy ammo. So I have at least a clip and a half. I'll be streaming Cyberpunk on the channel eventually. That might be what's next after this. Oh. Good job, Parvati. You got him good. The jackass I shot over here. Fucking disappearing bodies. Here's a few over here, though. God damn it, can I just get some more heavy ammo, please? I'd really appreciate it. Jesus, yeah, I fucking bet. Where the fuck did he blow a hole in the Hoover Dam? Limbs. Oh, he didn't do well. Okay, these all have the same armor value, it doesn't matter. And all these guns have the same damage. Okay. Yeah, it just sounds like a poor decision. I don't know why anyone would do that. Goodness. Okay, and now we go this way. Yeah, that would be a problem.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Actually, what I'm looking for is here.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A Geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide.
That's what I
If you
said.
start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
We all got problems. I just got shot into space.
Explains why you're still yammering on at me. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma. Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I can tell.
Who needs an alligator clip when I've got actual hair ties in the room? Here we go. That's better. Some days it just bugs me. Not every day. Today it was a little bit.
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
I know. Well, I don't know exactly where her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
I don't know exactly where she is, but I know well enough where she is. Hey, look, a note. Look, another note. Another note. Oop, one more. There we go. Is that? That's an actual chicken. Not like a weird space alien. That's a chicken. Huh. Hey, a rooster is a chicken. God, I love Pavarti. Nope, stop shooting me. Oh, oh. You son of a bitch. Good, more heavy ammo. Gotta get that heavy ammo. It's important. You can't use the rifle without it.
That was quick.
Okay, keep moving. God damn. That got me. Alright, I'll be back. Eventually, the hair bugged me enough I decided just to not deal with it. Okay, back to work. Damn it. It's not the crouch button. Fuck. It's not going well. No, that's... C is not sneak. Fuck. See if we can sneak around this band of marauders. So far, so good. Nice job, Pavardi. Fuck! We're gonna get it. No, 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 no.
Incoming!
Jesus, can you fucking fuck off? God damn, these fucking sword guys. And there's no fucking cover mechanic. God, I fucking hate that. Shooters, if you have a shooter, it needs a cover mechanic. Fuck. Yeah, fucking nothing. I just have to crouch up and down like a peasant. Fucking hell. Alright, well I got all those guys. Alright. I replaced some of my heavy ammo. I just don't have a lot of heavy ammo. I gotta be careful. I don't have any money. So it's hard to get more heavy ammo. Okay, let's see if I can sneak around this way. C is not crouch. Oh. Can I not fucking save? Oh, there you go. Okay.
Never came out this far.
Manual saves, here we go. Much better this time. What's up, bitch?
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
No.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
I don't want to be an outlaw.
I'm great at clarifying. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find but a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse? I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable.
This bitch.
Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
I don't even know what you're working on, so I can't help you.
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it. No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
Ah, gotcha.
I've got all the time in Halcyon. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Bitch, everyone's dead.
And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Okay, good. Go away now. Oh, yes, more heavy ammo. Okay, you know what I should do? I should head back to Edgewater, sell off my shit, and buy more bullets. There we go. At least I'm not gonna have to fight anyone in here. Good. I'd rather just get to town and sell off my shit. And then we go back to the botanical gardens, and then we go onward towards the plant. And then we make a choice. I'm gonna say no to Adreno. I got those muscles right in here. They're just really sore. Both arms. Mostly this one, but still both arms. General store, okay.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
I wouldn't know about this incident.
Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Music to my ears.
Oof. Okay. Actually, I need to check, make sure that's the best. I am. And weapons. Yes. Okay, let's do this.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
Deluxe salt tuna.
To my ears.
The good stuff. I'll hold on to the stun baton.
Work your jaw on some Spacer's chaw. Music to my ears.
Okay, a little more. I could buy this better assault rifle. I have the money for it. This armor is no better than what I'm already wearing. Oh. The assault rifle I'm using is already better. Okay then. The ammo is what I needed. It's not a lot of ammo, but it's still better than nothing.
Wish we had some better rations.
Alright, let's go do this thing. Oh. Alright. I don't think the Marauders respawn. I think you pretty much take care of them when you take care of them. So I think we're good all the way to the settlement now. Botanical labs, that's what we're going to. Oh, goodness. Oh, you're the person.
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Damn right you can.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
Nice. Companion perks. More skills. Okay. Here we go. I want this. Boom. Now with Pavarti, my engineering is 10 higher. We love to fucking see. Ooh.
Oh gosh. It's so pretty.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just
I fucking hope so. It's your goddamn name.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew
Oh
it
my
in an
god,
old
tobaccorn.
spittoon, but it's been cleaned. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Yes. Willing to make amends, that's the one.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
You won't forever.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
It seems the thing a hero would do, but... Yeah, a hero to you, maybe.
A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits.
Here's the important question. If I do this, what happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
Hey, Silver, welcome.
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
So this decision seems like it's pretty black and white, but I'll tell you it's not.
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them.
Like, she's not wrong, but
you
also...
know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
So far, we haven't killed a single innocent. So far.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
It's not that you're fragile, it's she's
That
being a
was
bitch.
unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
I
Not
hate
much of a
saying
move.
this.
Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns
Yes.
them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it.
Yes, and it's bad.
All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery.
True.
So, what do you say? Divert power over to us. Shut down that abominable cannery for good.
I will consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
I'm considering it, but I'm probably not going to do it. Here's the thing, right? This is their food production. This is pretty much all they got. They don't create a lot of food here. It's a very tiny community.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Go for him. Wait, do I need to go this way? No. What's this? Okay, this is how we get out. Where am I going? Oh god, I gotta backtrack. Fuck. Okay, so this way, this way, this way. So yeah, we haven't killed any innocents yet. We're ramping up to it. It's gonna happen. When I go to this power plant and divert power, one way or the other, people are gonna die. Because here's the decision. I rewrite power to the town, and the cannery keeps running, the people there get to continue to live. Yes, they are enslaved to the corporation. That is true. They're getting food. If I shut off power to the town, can we guarantee the botanical gardens can feed everyone? Yeah, the botanical gardens will do fine, but
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
the rest of the camp might starve. Look at all these bodies. Fuck, I don't have enough things to hack. Alright, well, we're not hacking that. Much better pistol. Yes, please. There we go. That's better.
Investigate.
Here they come!
Oh, shit. Bavardi, take care of that, please. Thank you. Fuck. That space butt is true. That space butt is true. Okay, let's do this again. Good stuff. Okay. Better armor, I have a better weapon. Oh. Ooh, Pavardi, that's... 8. This is better. Take this. You might look a little raiderish, but you'll be safe. Pavardi. Thank you. Oh good, you took care of this one. Alright, let's go on in. Alright. A lot of dead bodies in here. Never what you like to see.
The control room should be off to the right.
Vending machine? Yes, please. Nothing good.
I hope we're doing the right thing.
I guessed that I could jump through that window, and it's good to see that I was right. Oh shit. We are gonna run out of ammo. I bet you fucking money. Okay. Now I have to do some manual stuff.
Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
Fucking hope it's gonna be easy enough. Yeah, no, a lot of the screens in this game are super fucking bright. Boom, doors open. I love it when that works. Alright. Pavardi, I think it's dead. We got it. I'm proud of you. You did it. Oop, 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 oop. Box.
Processing. Searching.
Here I go!
System.
Watch out! That's smart. Everyone all right?
They take extra electrical damage. So the stun baton is actually really useful against them. I think this is the right way. Oh, can't go through that door. Okay, so it's not the right way. Very not the right way.
Go away, Phantom!
Ooh, person.
No, 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 just leave me alone!
Okay, we'll be going down the ladder. Looks like he might be down there. We'll see.
No, 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 just leave me alone!
Ooh, hammer.
You're not real! You're not real! Get away from me, Phantom! Shoot! Scram!
I'm real, I promise.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. Ugh, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Okay, bud.
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
Simple engineer, okay.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I can deal with the mechanicals, don't worry.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered
like
a
this
flaw.
guy.
Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
I'll do that.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Alright, Higgins. I'm gonna save the day, don't you worry. Okay. Up the next ladder. I wonder if that's it over there.
mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
I don't think this is where the behavioral terminal is. Actually, it might be here. Yep, this is it. That'll do it. That should take care of all the mechanicals now. The ones that don't shoot at me, well, they should shoot at each other, and even the ones that don't shoot at each other shouldn't shoot at me.
System.
There we go. No more steam. Actually, everything here is pretty good. We'll leave it alone.
There's two more. Incoming!
Oh, damn it.
Alright? You got him!
You shouldn't have shot at me. Whatever. Oh, you know what? I'll just do this. That'll do it.
Wow, not even a scratch!
Give me all your bits. Gimme all your bits.
Where to go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
Well, let's talk about it.
Something you need?
Right. On we go. Final switch is there.
That's the last. I'm not sure what the ride is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Wait. Okay. I can still go to the terminal. Alright. Here you go, Silver. This is what you were waiting for. About to kill some innocents.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
She There we go.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
That's a good point.
Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks.
There's no point in building a crew if you're never going to listen to them.
Told me those words in that order.
All right. Okay, and throw down a manual save. Okay. I'm sending it to Edgewater.
Did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they didn't care much for me.
Now, something I will say about this game gives me very heavy Firefly vibes. And Pavarti gives me real big Kylie vibes. Okay, I know there's one out here. Get it! Get it! Yeah, she got it. Alright, this gun is much better for shooting people than it is for robots. Why I like these guns. I'm gonna have to shoot people though. I mean, I'll have to shoot people eventually, just not here anymore. I don't think. I mean, that's basically the end. All right, Silver, thanks for coming out. See you later. Don't forget, we're doing this again at least Saturday, maybe Friday. I haven't heard from Walter yet, so we'll see. these fuckers attack me, I'm gonna have to kill them all.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Bitch, that's your choice.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will not return. Those are my terms.
All right.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi.
This fucking kid.
Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
I am coming from town.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we?
No, I'm literally trying to get a ship
Sorry,
off the ground.
I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads,
I don't want to do
I could
this.
teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. Would you? I'd be grateful. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. I mentioned those manuals on mechanical engineering. Suppose if I had one of those, I could go back to Reed and make a real case for myself.
Okay, I might... Might be able to do that.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it. The matter's been weighing on me. Zoe came back, but I couldn't keep her from slipping out in the first place. Who's to say I could keep marauders from slipping in? I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks out here. I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our peace with Thompson and hope he takes us back. Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's not gonna forgive us. She never talked to us again. You better be sure about this. We go back to Edgewater without Adelaide, she's never coming back. Sure.
I don't know if I can get Adelaide.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Bitch, please.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back.
God, she's a bitch.
The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker.
That's awful.
Don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
Yeah, what happens when you run out of fucking corpses?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
No. Like, that's... sorry, can't.
Food's bound to spoil.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild Canids, on the other hand. Yeah, you're right. And I suspect Reed's learned his lesson by now. Might even be willing to talk terms with us. Hey, Thomas, gather up your personals and we'll go talk to Reed together.
This is all happening so fast. Give me a little time to give this place a proper goodbye, yeah? If you find any more of those manuals, I'll be in Edgewater.
If you see Reed, let him know we're coming back.
Oh, itchy leg. Fucking Adelaide. Nope, she can fucking stay here and rot. Ooh, I have a curiosity I want to try. Manual saves. Gotta love them. Fun for experimenting.
Here we go! Oh, look at us!
Just a pile of ash left. Oh, I was gonna say there was eyes there too still, but not anymore. See, that's what I was worried about. Okay. I can't kill Adelaide because they'll all fucking attack me. I had to try. Alright, so we're not killing Adelaide. Maybe once I get the deserters to leave, I can come back and finish her off. I mean, she'll fucking die out here on her own anyway, so I guess I really don't have to worry about it. So there's one semi-innocent person that's gonna die. Silver'd be pleased. Instead of the hundreds of people that would have died had I shut the power down to the town. That's the kicker. That's the thing they don't fucking tell you. When you're making your initial decision, if you decide to shut off power to the town and you go back to Adelaide, she straight up tells you she's not letting all the townspeople into her settlement. That she'll only take in some of them, which means the rest starve. Which is not okay. She's not fucking good. Like, I don't like Reed, but I don't know if I trust Adelaide running this town either.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Adelaide won't come back, but her followers will.
That's good enough for me. Adelaide and I have a history. Was unlikely she'd ever come back. But hope springs eternal. We are in your debt. I am authorizing you for a discount on all official Spacer's Choice products, courtesy of the people of Edgewater. By all means. This whole fiasco is not one I am keen on repeating. I was too hard on my own workers. I pushed them to their breaking point. With more hands at the cannery, I expect productivity will rise. I expect we'll grow. And I expect I can ask corporate to send us some more medicine. We'll survive, one way or another.
That's a good start.
I do. Grace Romero, wasn't it? Brusque, truculent, never seemed to care much for cannery work. Protecting a camp from marauders is no small task. I'll see to fitting her out in a guard.
Boom. That's a start. Okay. Okay, so I have a few points left, so let's do dialogue. And apply it. And perks, what do we got? More health, I'll take that. Cool. Time to head to my shipping at the power running. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I know, I need to do some item repair eventually. I'm not ready for that yet. None of this is any good comparatively. But Pavardi's not wearing a helmet. Eh. There we go. Just clothes. Titus and Droidicus, I love it. Gameplay. Don't bother showing their helmets. There. Now she's wearing a helmet, but I don't see it. Ooh.
We can handle this.
That's not what I was expecting, but okay. This looks kind of cool, though. Wish I could get a better view of it. I bet I could. You know what? I bet I could if I handed it to one of my companions. Like, I like the kind of, like, almost Victorian style to it, you know? Like, it's not quite steampunk, but it almost has that vibe to it, and I kind of like that. Yeah, it's old yet new. It's the same with this, right? Like, it's a future gun, but fuck, look at that, like, old-timey, like, filigree. It's kind of nice. It is definitely a decent change of pace from, like, most of the kind of sci-fi futuristic... Oh, no, 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 run, 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 run. We don't want to fight primals. We do not want to fight primals. Oof. Yeah, it's very different from the kind of guns I've been seeing in Cyberpunk, which I also like. I also really enjoy a lot of the guns and how they look in Cyberpunk. If I had any skill in it, I would try replicating some of the guns from Cyberpunk. I kind of have like a dream project I'd love to do one of these days. Where I have like a wall that is just has a bunch of replica pistols on it from like different movies, animes, video games, all these different things I've loved.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just
Yeah, see,
so
it's
handsome.
Kaylee.
Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
You've never been on a ship?
I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
You're in.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Edgewater was on the verge of collapse before you showed up. You sent them power, and now the town might see another season. You didn't know those deserters a thing, but you helped them anyway. Made sure they had a home to come back to.
Oh.
You ain't exactly a stranger anymore. You done some kindness hereabouts. I wouldn't mind following somebody like that.
You're in.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
I love her. She's my favorite companion in this game. Hands down, period.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
You do that.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local communities.
I did that.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I have the power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Gotcha. There we go. We have power. Ooh, hello. Hello, I'll take these. I mean, this is my ship, which means these are mine now. The other guy's dead. He can't use them any.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I'm prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's do it. It's a decent enough looking ship. I will say the one I don't love the ship designs in this game. That is one of the things. Like I'm not a super big fan of them. A lot of the other stuff looks really cool, but the ship designs, to me at least, is just kind of meh.
Received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hail and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I've been feeling a bit lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope
You're
is
not
some
incorrect.
of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker.
Okay.
She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Why do we need a nav key?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Okay.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her. In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb.
Okay, dangerous.
You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kelly.
All right.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time.
It's super useful.
I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
It is super useful.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
He's not wrong.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Okay, I will do that, but I'm gonna go get the holographic shroud. It is... God, it is such an individually useful piece of technology.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Groundbreaker, here's where we need to go. Alright, and...
The ground.
This is honestly probably where we're gonna cut it.
Breaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Okay, let's go up to the captain's quarters so we can get a look at this. It's like, it's not the worst, right? But... Like, I've seen worse looking ships, but it's just, I don't know. It doesn't scream cool to me, I guess. Whatever. Maybe I'm just picky. Pavardi wanted to talk? Okay.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Okay. I don't remember how to pick my crew. Like, who goes with me and who leaves. I wonder if it's when I leave this ship. It might be when I leave this ship. Robot. Looks like Pavardi set up her room here. Yep, I would say with that fucking wrench, this is Pavardi's room. Empty. the vicar. Empty and empty. Yep, so I still have 3 empty rooms. Did you say rather airlock? I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Oh, walk out the door. Got it. Yeah, that's what I was curious of. Yep, here it is. Boom, 2 companions. Okay. We'll land on the groundbreaker, and then that's where we're gonna cut for today. Oof. Here we go. There's our ship inside another ship. There's our companions. There's another ship inside another ship. And that's what we're gonna call it. As always, thanks for coming out to the stream. I think we had a good time. It's a fun game. It was good to revisit it again, and we'll continue playing it this week.